appreciate him for what he's about to do. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Heavens and earth adore, even angels bow before you. What a mighty for the privilege to be before you this glorious day. We say, be thou exalted in Jesus' name. Spirit of the living God, brood upon the waters right now. Brood upon the walls right now. Let there be creative miracle in our life. Let there be manifestation of your presence and power. Let each and every one of us be met at the point of our needs. Let everyone watching this video be met at the point of their needs. Let light begin to break forth right now. And let every darkness disappear. In the mighty name of Jesus. In Jesus' powerful name we pray. Let's be seated in His presence. I want to greet you once again. And I want to welcome you to His presence. We appreciate the Lord for the privilege He has given to us to be here today. It's not by your might, it's not by your power. It is of the grace of God that we are not consumed. It is of the mercies of the Lord that you are living so today. And it is of the mercies of the Lord that you are present here today. So we want to appreciate the I am that is I am. The one that doeth wonders. The one that do what is beyond human comprehension. We appreciate His holy name. Last week we started a very powerful topic. And briefly today, within 20 minutes, we are going to try and proceed again. We'll summarize what we learned last week. Then we leave room for questions and answers. The title of the topic we started last week is Demystifying the Concept of Faith.
Àkórí ẹ̀kọ́ yìí tí a bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá ni wípé mímọ̀ ohun tí ìgbàgbọ́ jẹ́ gbọ̀ngàn.
You know, there is this mystery that is around faith.
A ní ohun ìyanu ìdí tí àwọn àdìtú ìdí tí ó so pọ̀ mọ́ ìgbàgbọ́.
Then today, from last week, we started to demystify it.
Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá à ń tú ohun àdìtú yẹn à ń tú wò.
So what I mean by demystifying is we are making us to understand.
Ohun tí wọ́n wá túmọ̀ sí kí túwò ni láti jẹ́ kí òye rẹ̀ kó yé wa.
Because when you say something is a mystery, it means you don't understand it.
Nígbà tí a bá pè wọ́n ní àdìtú, ó túmọ̀ sí wípé a kò mọ ohun tí ó jẹ́.
But immediately you understand it, it can no longer be a mystery to you.
Ṣùgbọ́n ní ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ tí a bá ti mọ ohun tí ó jẹ́ kò lè jẹ́ àdìtú sí wa mọ́.
So this morning we are trusting the Holy Spirit to help us to go deeper.
Ní òwúrọ̀ yìí, àwa ń gba ẹ̀mí gbọ́gbọ́ wípé yóò ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti lè tẹ̀síwájú dáradára nínú rẹ̀.
And we are going to stay within. Last week, I emphasized that faith is different from assumption.
Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá, wọ́n tẹnu mọ́ kókó kan wípé ìgbàgbọ́ ó yàtọ̀ sí ohun tí a kò gbé dàbí ṣe.
So, and I make us understand that many of the things we do that we said is faith is not faith, is an assumption.
Wọ́n wá sọ fún wa wípé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ohun tí a ṣe tí a wá gbàgbọ́ wípé ìgbàgbọ́ ni kì í ṣe ìgbàgbọ́ àkọ́kọ́.
I remember I told us also how God is faithful and in His mercy sometimes He rescues us from our
foolishness. Wọ́n wá sọ nípa bí Ọlọ́run ṣe jẹ́ onígbàgbọ́ sí wa, bí Ọlọ́run ṣe dára sí wa wípé nínú àánú rẹ̀ ó máa ń gbà wá nínú òpè yìí.
Today, last week, I defined faith as a propelling force that propels us to do the will of God.
Wọ́n ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá, wọ́n ṣe ìtumọ̀ ìgbàgbọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ohun alágbára kan ìdí tí ó máa ń fún wa ní agbára láti súnmọ́ Ọlọ́run.
Then you have to trust God.
Láti gbàgbọ́ nínú Ọlọ́run.
But today, I'm going to define faith as total and absolute trust in God.
Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí, wọ́n ò wá fún wa ní ìtumọ̀ ìgbàgbọ́ sí gbígba Ọlọ́run gbọ́ bí níní ìgbàgbọ́ nínú Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run.
There are many definitions that has been given to the word faith.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìtumọ̀ ni wọ́n ti fún ìgbàgbọ́.
And it's based on the dimension the person is talking about.
Ó máa ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú ọ̀nà tí ẹni tó ń sọ ń gbà.
But this morning the dimension I'm talking about is more about trust in God.
Ní òwúrọ̀ yìí, ọ̀nà tí àwọn wá ń gbà sọ ó túmọ̀ sí gbígbàgbọ́ nínú Ọlọ́run.
Absolute trust in God.
Níní ìgbàgbọ́ tó yè koro nínú Ọlọ́run.
We explained faith as being a substance last week.
Àtúmọ̀ ìgbàgbọ́ sí ohun tí ó ṣe é fojú rí.
According to Hebrews chapter 11.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìwé Hébérù orí ìkọkànlá.
And substance is explained as physical material.
Wọ́n wá túmọ̀ rẹ̀ sí ohun yìí tí ó ṣe é.
Something that can be touched, something that can be seen.
Ohun tí a lè fọwọ́ kàn, ohun tí a lè fi ojú rí.
And Hebrews 11 makes us to understand that faith is the substance of something you are hoping for.
Nínú ìwé Hébérù orí ìkọkànlá yìí, ó bá jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé ìgbàgbọ́ ní ìdánilójú ohun tí à ń retí.
And I remember I told us that when you want to make a shoe, the leather can be the substance. If you don't have the leather, you can never make a
Wọ́n wá
shoe.
sọ fún wọn ṣe àpẹẹrẹ fún wa wípé bí a bá fẹ́ ṣe bàtà, awọ yìí tí a fi ṣe òun lè jẹ́ ohun tí a fojú rí láì rí awọ yẹn a kò lè ṣe bàtà.
No matter the design in your mind, no matter the design in your brain, if you don't have that leather, you cannot do it.
Bí ó ṣe wù kí a ní irú ọkọ̀ yìí tí a fẹ́ fi ṣe irú ohun tí a ti ní lọ́kàn láti ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n tí a kò bá ní awọ yìí a kò lè ṣe.
So basically, substance is a physical material.
Ní ìpele rẹ̀ ìgbàgbọ́ ohun tí a ṣe ń fojú rí ìdánilójú jẹ́ ohun tí èèyàn lè fojú.
And we explain the word hope also. Hope is just the confidence, the expectation you have in something or someone.
Wọ́n sì wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìrètí wípé ìrètí jẹ́ níní ìgbàgbọ́ nínú ohun tí à ń retí rẹ̀.
So that means the faith that we are explaining must contain both the substance and the hope.
Wọ́n wá sọ wípé ohun tí ìgbàgbọ́ tí à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó gbọ́dọ̀ dálé lórí ìdánilójú ohun tí a rí yẹn pẹ̀lú ìrètí.
What we can see and what we cannot see.
Ohun tí a lè rí àti ohun tí a kò lè rí.
Abraham, we concluded last week by explaining that Abraham is the father of faith.
Wọ́n wá ṣe àkótọ́ rẹ̀ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá wípé Abraham jẹ́ bàbá ìgbàgbọ́.
And we are able to get the understanding that Abraham did not just presume, but the faith of Abraham is on a solid foundation.
Wọ́n wá jẹ́ ká mọ̀ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá yìí wípé kì í ṣe wípé Abraham kan máa ń kú gìrì ṣe nǹkan, ṣùgbọ́n ìgbàgbọ́ rẹ̀ dúró lórí àpáta.
He was called the father of faith, but not just anyhow. In Genesis 12, before he became a father of faith, he had encounter with God. He called him, he spoke to him, then he gave him hope. I will show you a land, but he didn't show him the land. But that encounter already is a substance, a tangible one.
A pè ní bàbá ìgbàgbọ́, kì í ṣe wípé a kò dédé pè ní bàbá ìgbàgbọ́. Ó ní ìbáṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run, èyí tó jẹ́ kí ìgbàgbọ́ rẹ̀ dúró lórí ìpìlẹ̀ kan.
Romans 10:17 make us to understand that faith comes by hearing the word of God.
Nínú ìwé Róòmù orí ìkẹwàá, a gbọ́ níbẹ̀ wípé ìgbàgbọ́ wá nípa gbígbọ́ àti gbígbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run.
I explained the word logos and rema to us last week.
Wọ́n sì bá ṣàlàyé nípa logos àti rema fún wa.
So now the faith of Abraham is not just a baseless faith. This is the faith of a man that heard the voice of God and followed the instruction given to him by
Wọ́n
God.
sọ fún wa wípé ìgbàgbọ́ Ábúráhámù kì kọ́ ṣe ìgbàgbọ́ lásán. Ìgbàgbọ́ yìí ló ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ tó ti gbọ́ láti ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Ló sì dúró lórí rẹ̀.
The logos in this text means the written word. The written word.
Logos nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí òun ni ó túmọ̀ sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí a kọ sílẹ̀.
Why the rema is the one that is spoken.
Rema sì jẹ́ èyí tí a sọ síta.
So now logos can be the general knowledge of God.
Àwọn sọ yìí pé logos yìí ó lè jẹ́ ohun tí Ọlọ́run mọ̀ sí.
No, general knowledge ìmọ̀ tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ nípa Ọlọ́run. But you cannot live your life and grow as a child of God based on general knowledge.
Ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Ọlọ́run ó kàn lè gbé ìgbé ayé rẹ lórí ìmọ̀ tí gbogbo ènìyàn mọ̀.
In fact, you cannot have what is called spiritual growth with general knowledge.
O kò tilẹ̀ lè ní ohun tí a pè ní ìdàgbà nínú ẹ̀mí pẹ̀lú ìmọ̀ tí gbogbo ènìyàn mọ̀.
So you need personal knowledge of God.
Ìwọ o nílò láti ní ìmọ̀ ní ẹni ẹnìkan ṣoṣo pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run.
And personal knowledge of God can only come through divine encounter by hearing from Him.
Ìbáṣepọ̀ rẹ̀ ohun nǹkan tí ó lè jẹ́ kí o mú ní ìmọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run ní ìwọ nìkan ó ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú wípé kí o gbọ́ kí o ní ìbáṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run.
So the person, you cannot live your life based on the general knowledge of God. You can live your life and grow and be fruitful by the personal knowledge.
O lè máa gbé ìgbé ayé rẹ pẹ̀lú ìmọ̀ tí gbogbo ènìyàn mọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run, ṣùgbọ́n o ní láti máa dàgbà nínú níní ìmọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run nìkan.
So you must not just know the God of the Bible, you must know the God that is even your own God.
Kì í ṣe wípé kí o kọ̀ mọ Ọlọ́run sínú Bíbélì lásán, ṣùgbọ́n kó o mọ Ọlọ́run tó jẹ́ Ọlọ́run tìrẹ.
And another cogent point was made last week that when you do anything that God has not spoken specifically to you about, it is not faith, but you are tempting God.
Owó sì máa sọ fún wa ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá wípé tí o bá ṣe ohun kan èyí tí Ọlọ́run kò tí ì bá ọ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí rẹ̀ eléyìí kì í ṣe ìgbàgbọ́. I gave us instance on the youth from Korea. Wọ́n fún wa ní àpẹẹrẹ àwọn youth
they were taken away by the flood because they trusted the general knowledge of God, not the personal knowledge of God.
Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn ọmọ láti Korea àti omi gbé lọ nítorí wípé wọ́n gbàgbọ́ nínú ìmọ̀ yìí tí gbogbo ènìyàn mọ̀, ṣùgbọ́n wọn kò ní ìmọ̀ ní ẹnìkan pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run.
So this morning we continue again. What is faith?
Ní òwúrọ̀ yìí wọ́n tún wá tẹ̀lé wọ́n tún ní lọ nípa rẹ̀ wípé kí ni ìgbàgbọ́?
Absolute belief.
Níní ìgbàgbọ́ pátápátá.
Trust in God.
Níní ìgbàgbọ́ nínú Ọlọ́run.
Our text source is taken from the book of John chapter 2 verse 1 to 11.
Ibi kíkà wa ni a máa mú nínú ìwé Jòhánù orí kejì.
I believe you already know that faith is not assumption.
Wọ́n rò wípé a ti mọ̀ wípé ìgbàgbọ́ kì í ṣe ohun tí a kàn fún gidi ṣe.
So now let's go to the book of John where the lesson was read this morning. John chapter 2.
Ìwé Jòhánù níbi tí a ti ka kókó ẹ̀kọ́ wa lónìí.
We want to examine how people begin to have faith in Jesus.
A fẹ́ mọ bí àwọn ènìyàn ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ìgbàgbọ́ nínú Jésù Kristi.
Let's start. Let me quickly read, and I want you to go with me with the Bible being open. John chapter 2, I'll quickly read the English version here. Now the third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Both Jesus and his disciples were invited to the marriage. Now when they ran out of wine, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." Jesus said to her, "Woman, what have I to do with you? My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servant, "Whatever he says to you, do it." Now there were set there 6 water pots of stone according to the custom of the purifications of the Jews, containing 2 or 3 firkins each. Jesus said to them, "Fill the water pots with water," and they filled them up to the brim. Then he said to them, "Now draw some out and take it to the master of the feast." And they took it to him. When the master of the feast has tasted the water that was made wine, and did not know from where it came, but the servant who drew the water knew the masters of the feast knew. The master of the feast called the bridegroom, and he said to him, "Every man at the beginning set out the good wine, and when the people have drunk freely, when he served that which is inferior, but you have kept the good wine until now." This beginning of signs Jesus did in Cana of Galilee and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed in him.
Àkọ́ṣe iṣẹ́ àmì yìí ni Jésù ṣe ní Kánà àti Gálílì. Ó sì fi ògo rẹ̀ hàn, àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀mí rẹ̀ sì gbàgbọ́.
I told you that faith is not baseless.
Wọ́n sọ fún wa wípé ìgbàgbọ́ kò wà ní àìní ìpín.
People did not just believe in Jesus.
Àwọn ènìyàn kò kàn gbàgbọ́ nínú Jésù.
The disciples did not just believe in Jesus.
Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn kò kàn déédéé gbàgbọ́ nínú Jésù.
Jesus did an open miracle that they saw.
Jésù ṣe iṣẹ́ àmì tí ó ṣe fojú.
Before their own very face, they saw water that turned to the best wine.
Ní ojú wọn, wọ́n rí omi yìí tí a sọ di wáìnì.
The most expensive wine they've ever seen in their life.
Wáìnì yìí tí ó wọ́n jù tí wọ́n rí nínú ayé wọn.
Based on the taste and the quality of the wine.
Lórí ti ohun nígbà tí
Then verse 11 said, this beginning of signs Jesus did in Cana of Galilee and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed in him. What is the substance of the faith of these disciples? Before their very eyes, they saw water turn into wine. I know many people have given you one description of faith as something that cannot be seen, something that is not tangible. So they just say believe. What you are doing is head knowledge. It's not faith. The disciples did not just believe. They saw something. He did something. And they believed. That's why I've always told us, if you remove miraculous from the Christianity, it has become another religion. Amanda Shakomani, ma wa ìyanu, ma ṣe kìíní kan. See, you are wasting your time. Kí ló lọ sí church tó bá wá ìyanu lọ?
You don't make one proclaim that don't look for miracle. You are wasting your time if you don't look for miracle. Why are you in the church when you don't?
Before kò tó wá síwájú Ọlọ́run yẹ kó ní ìyanu kan tó wá wá.
Before you can come to the Lord, you are supposed to have one miracle that.
But based on what I taught during the Bible study, during the revival this week, I told us that when God gives you a seed, you must learn to water the seed to be and maintain the seed to become fruits.
Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ kan nínú ìgbà program tí a ṣe kọjá wípé nígbà tí Ọlọ́run bá fún ọ ní èso, o gbọ́dọ̀ máa bu omi orí èso náà kí èso náà kó lè dùn.
So now when you are coming to God, come with expectation of something you want Him to do.
Nísìnyí bí o bá ń bọ̀ níwájú Ọlọ́run, o gbọ́dọ̀ wá pẹ̀lú ìpele wípé òun bọ̀ láti wá gbà.
But appreciate Him as well for what He has done.
Ṣùgbọ́n mọ rírì rẹ̀ fún ohun tí ó ti ṣe.
Because even you, will you like to bless an ingrate?
Ìwọ fúnra rẹ ṣé ó fẹ́ fún ẹni tí kò mọ̀re ní ìfún?
So I don't think even God wants to bless ingrates.
Ọlọ́run kò ní lè fẹ́ fún ẹni tí kò mọ̀re ní ìfún.
So that is why we appreciate Him for what He has done.
Ìdí nìyí tí a fi gbúgbọ̀ mọ nínú.
But we must come to Him also with expectation.
A sì tún wá síwájú rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ohun tí a
The only problem with many of us is our mindset is too carnal.
Ohun ìṣòro tí ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan wá ní wípé ọkàn wá kún fún ara.
And every time when you are coming to the presence of God, everything you are thinking of is more money, more promotion, more fame, more peace.
Ohun tí a máa ń rò tí a máa ń gbé wá náà ni wípé owó púpọ̀, ìgbéga tó pọ̀.
I showed us my personal request from God throughout this week.
Wọ́n fi ẹ̀bẹ̀ àdúrà wọ́n fi fún wa.
It's just a prayer point, but it's not material.
Ó jẹ́ kókó àdúrà kan ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe ohun tó dá lórí.
But when God bless you with spiritual substance, He's definitely going to bring the material.
Nígbà tí Ọlọ́run bá bùkún rẹ pẹ̀lú ohun tí ẹ̀mí, ó yóò fi ohun tí ayé yìí fún ọ.
So it's because we are looking for material manifestation. That's why many of you could not see the sign, you could not see the hand of God.
Nítorí wípé gbogbo wa à ń fẹ́ ohun tí ayé yìí, ìdí nìyí tí a kò ṣe lè rí àmì àti iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run.
Every act of favour that God release on you, that is one of the sign of blessing.
Gbogbo iṣẹ́ ojú rere kọ̀ọ̀kan yìí tí Ọlọ́run bá fi fún wa, eléyìí jẹ́ àmì iṣẹ́ ìyanu.
I remember I went to a conference I think about 3 years ago now at Abeokuta. Then it's a believers conference. I went there and it was Apostle Arumi Ozai that ministered that day.
Wọ́n rántí wípé àwọn lọ sí ibi ìpéjọpọ̀ àwọn ọmọ Ọlọ́run kan ní Abẹ́òkúta.
I returned home very late in the night. I left the place very late in the night.
Wọ́n kúrò níbẹ̀, ó ti pẹ́ kí wọ́n tó kúrò níbẹ̀.
And around that time, it's not easy to get transportation from Abeokuta.
Ní ìgbà tí wọ́n ó fi kúrò níbẹ̀, ilẹ̀ ti ṣú, wọn kò lè.
Even to get to Ṣàgámù is not easy, not to talk of Ògèrè.
Láti dé Ṣàgámù láti Abẹ́òkúta nígbà náà, ó di ìlera ká tó wá sọ wípé Ògèrè.
And the point I'm even staying very close to the governor's office, that area you can never see very
well. Ibi tí wọ́n bá dúró sí ó fẹ̀ túmọ̀ ibi ọ́fíìsì gómìnà, so níbẹ̀ yẹn ẹ kò lè tètè rí ọkọ̀.
But to my amazement, this vehicle stopped and I was even scared to go and meet him.
Ṣùgbọ́n fún ìyàlẹ́nu wọn, ọkọ̀ yìí dúró, ẹ̀rù kan bà wọ́n láti súnmọ́.
It was a Toyota Hilux strength vehicle that year.
Mọ́tò náà jẹ́ Toyota Hilux.
Then the guy said, "Come in." He said, where are you going? I said, I'm going to Bere, but if you take me to Shagam, it's still okay. If you want to drop a shield, I'll still be fine.
Arákùnrin náà wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ, wọ́n wá sọ fún wọn wípé kí wọ́n wọlé ó ní níbo ni wọ́n lọ, wọ́n láwọn lọ sókè ògèrè ṣùgbọ́n tí wọ́n bá jáwọn sí Ṣàgámù, ó dà wọ́n lọ́nà.
So, because I knew it's already late, so any available means just get out of that place.
Nítorí pé wọ́n mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ ti ṣú, àwọn kàn fẹ́ láti kúrò ní ibi tí wọ́n wà.
Then the guy said 1,000 naira.
Ọkùnrin náà wá sọ wípé 1,000 naira.
And I have just 1,000 naira with me.
Wọ́n sì wà ní 1,000 naira.
So if you want to take 1,000 naira to drop me at Shiu, I'm already stranded.
Tí wọ́n bá wá sì wá pé wọ́n ní 1,000 naira dé Ṣìú, á jẹ́ pé kò ní sí kankan lọ́wọ́ wọn.
And that 1,000 naira is my calculation to return home and still go to Abeokuta the next day.
Àwọn 1,000 naira yẹn sì lóhun tí wọ́n gbẹ́kẹ̀lé láti dé ilé àti láti tún padà sí Abẹ́òkúta.
Because I don't have a plan of any money that will come in the night.
Nítorí wọn ò ní ohun owó tí yóò tún gbé wọn padà.
No, me, ìgbẹ́kẹ̀lé owó kan.
Wọ́n ní ìgbẹ́kẹ̀lé owó kankan láti yóò tún wá.
So I just said, so the guy I just entered the vehicle.
Wọ́n pọ̀ wọnú ọkọ̀ náà.
Then we begin to come.
Wọ́n sì lò.
Then as we begin to talk, he shared his burden with me.
Bí wọ́n ti ṣe jọ sọ̀rọ̀, ẹni náà ó sọ àwọn ìlàkọjá rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn.
His boss just fired him that same day.
Ní ọjọ́ náà ni ọ̀gá rẹ̀ lé lẹ́nu
The
iṣẹ́.
man happened to be a driver, so a very big man.
Ẹni náà jẹ́ awakọ̀, ó sì jẹ́ ẹni tí ó tóbi.
So they fired him that day.
Ọ̀gá rẹ̀ lé lẹ́nu iṣẹ́
So
ní
he
ọjọ́
was
náà.
only going to do his last assignment. In fact, he made a mistake. That's why they returned him to Abeokuta. He is not supposed to come to Abeokuta that night.
Kò yẹ kí ó wá sí Abẹ́òkúta ní ọjọ́ náà ṣùgbọ́n nítorí pé ó ṣe àṣìṣe kan ló ṣe kó wá sí
So he was
Abẹ́òkúta.
going back to Lagos to go and deliver the message to the
Ó fẹ́
boss.
padà sí ìlú Èkó láti lọ fi nǹkan tí wọ́n rán jíṣẹ́.
And I knew inside me
Wọ́n sì wá mọ̀ nínú
that it was because of me
wípé nítorí
that this
tiwọn
man has to come to Abeokuta this
ni
time.
arákùnrin yìí ṣe nílò láti wá sí Abẹ́òkúta ní ọjọ́ náà.
Then I encouraged him. I told him, don't worry, your boss is not going to fire you.
Wọ́n sì wá bá sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ní kó má ronú wípé ọ̀gá rẹ̀ kò ní lè.
So you are going to get favor.
Wọ́n ní yóò rí ojú
You
rere.
will reconcile.
Wọ́n sì padà pè é.
Immediately we got to Shiun.
Nígbà tí wọ́n bá dé Ṣìú,
I wanted to tell him, okay, it's okay here.
wọ́n fẹ́ sọ fún wípé ó ti dára níbí.
Then I see him, he just turned to Shiun. He just entered the town and took like face Ogere side.
Wọ́n wá wọ Ṣìú, wọ́n wá ṣe bí ẹni tó lọ sí
Before I even talk, he was
Ògèrè.
taking me to Ogere.
Kí wọ́n tó sọ̀rọ̀, ó tilẹ̀ ti ń gbé wọn lọ sí Ògèrè.
Then when we got to Ogere garage, I remember that they had constructed the road, so there will not be a need for him to navigate back to Express.
Wọ́n wá nígbà tí wọ́n wá fẹ́ dé ibi gáràjì, wọ́n ní pé wọ́n ṣe ọ̀nà lọ́wọ́ kò wá ní sí àyè fún wọn láti lọ gba ibòmíì wọ Express.
The guy just said, "Ejoko ara yin, don't worry." Then he began to go. He said, "Mo mọ̀ ọ̀nà yìí dáadáa." He said, "Àwa là ń ṣe ọ̀nà yìí."
Ọkùnrin arákùnrin náà wá sọ fún wọn wípé ẹ jókòó, sit down, don't worry that they are the one constructing the road.
His boss actually is the top organ in the Ministry of Road and Transportation.
Wọ́n ní ọ̀gá arákùnrin náà sì wá jẹ́ ọ̀gá pátápátá nínú ètò ọkọ̀ wíwà.
So he knew that route because they are the ones supervising that company.
Ó mọ gbogbo agbègbè ibi tí wọ́n wà nítorí pé àwọn ni wọ́n ń borí ibẹ̀.
At a place where it will be easy for me to locate my road.
Ó wá gbé wọn sílẹ̀ ní ibi tí ó ti rọrùn fún wọn láti dé.
Then I took out my 1,000 naira I wanted to give it to him.
Wọ́n sì wá mú owó wọn jáde 1,000 naira láti fún.
Then the guy he said, "Abẹ́fẹ́ fún mi lówó."
Ọkùnrin náà bá ní, "Do you want to give me money?"
Then he went his way.
Ó dẹ̀ lọ ní ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n.
That little act of favour from God to me.
Ojú rere yìí láti ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run sí wọn.
That did not allow me to be stranded that night.
Tí kò jẹ́ kí wọ́n wà níbẹ̀ yẹn ní àṣálẹ́ yìí. Tí kò jẹ́ kí owó yẹn tán lọ́wọ́ wọn ní àṣálẹ́ yìí.
To date, I appreciate it.
Títí di òní yìí wọ́n mọ rírì rẹ̀.
Many of you will not see the hand of God in that. You just look it as normal thing.
Gbogbo nínú wa a ò ní rí ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run nínú eléyìí, a ó mọ̀ ní bí ohun tó
But go and stand at the junction and see how easy it is for somebody to pick you up at 9 o'clock in the night in a narrow place in Nigeria.
Ṣùgbọ́n lọ dúró sí ibi gbogbo náà kó o bá wo bí yóò ṣe rọrùn fún ẹnìkan láti dúró láti
Not
bí
even a commercial vehicle, a private vehicle.
ní àṣálẹ́.
So it was the favour of God that was released upon me.
Ṣùgbọ́n eléyìí jẹ́ ojú rere Ọlọ́run tí a fi fún wọn.
So when everything you are looking from God is material blessing, you are not going to see His hand.
Nígbà tí ohun tí à ń retí láti ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run bá jẹ́ ohun ayé yìí, a kò kò ní rí oore láti ọwọ́.
As I'm ministering to you now, by the grace that God has given me, what I'm releasing on you is called favor.
Bí wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run fún wa yìí sí yìí, ohun pẹ̀lú oore ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run nínú ayé wọn, ohun tí wọ́n fún wa ní ojú.
How does it work?
Báwo ló ṣe ṣiṣẹ́?
By the time you get to your place of work, by the time you get to your home, by the time you get to your place of assignment, you notice that people just love you.
Ní báwo ló ṣe ṣiṣẹ́ nígbà tí o bá dé ilé rẹ tàbí o dé ibi iṣẹ́ rẹ àbí ibi tí o ti ń tajà, ó rí wípé àwọn èèyàn yóò kàn máa fẹ́ràn rẹ.
Everybody just prefer you.
Àwọn èèyàn kàn fẹ́ ọ.
But if you are not a careful type, you will not know that it is the grace of God that you are enjoying.
Ṣùgbọ́n tí o bá jẹ́ ènìyàn tí kì í kíyèsára, o ò ní mọ̀ wípé.
And by the time you do not appreciate it, God will allow it
Nígbà
to
tí
be
o kò
true.
bá sì mọ rírì Ọlọ́run yóò gbà padà.
Then you will face life without it.
Ó sì wá máa rí
Then you will
bí ó
not
ṣe
know what
léwu.
it means to live a life
Ó
without
wà mọ bí ó ṣe léwu tó láti gbé ìgbé ayé láìsí ojú rere Ọlọ́run.
it. So the miracle at Cana of Galilee was the first public miracle of Jesus Christ.
Iṣẹ́ àmì ti Kánà àti Gálílì ó jẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ ṣe èyí tí Jésù
But
yóò ṣe.
something happened in the disciples.
Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀
They
nípa ayé wọn.
believed him
Wọ́n gbà á gbọ́.
because they knew that no ordinary man can do this.
Nítorí pé wọ́n gbàgbọ́ wípé kò sí ènìyàn ẹlẹ́ran ara kan tí yóò lè
The
ṣe.
faith of disciples is not baseless.
Ìgbàgbọ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn kò wà láì ní ìpìlẹ̀.
So one of the ways the Lord help us, one of the ways he help us to grow is when we do something in our life.
Ọ̀nà kan tí Ọlọ́run gbà tó ti mú wa gbà láti dàgbà
When
ní
he
pé
give
nígbà tí ó
you
bá
a
ṣe
miracle,
ayé wa nígbà tí ó bá ṣiṣẹ́ àmì kan.
then he wants you to notice it and appreciate
Ó
it.
fẹ́ kí o mọ̀ ọ́ kí o sì
Then when next you are facing another issue,
nígbà tí o bá sì ń la nǹkan ìmíràn
then you should be able to trust him that the God that helped me 2 years ago will solve this one.
ó wà lè gbàgbọ́ nínú rẹ̀ wípé Ọlọ́run tí ó gbà mí là ní ọdún méjì sẹ́yìn ó lè ṣe.
That time your faith is not baseless. Your faith has a foundation.
Ìgbàgbọ́ rẹ kò wà láì ní ìpìlẹ̀.
And what is the foundation of that faith?
Kí sì ni ìpìlẹ̀
What
ìgbàgbọ́
he
rẹ?
has done in the past.
Ohun tí ó ti ṣe ní ẹ̀yìn wá.
Let me tell you another testimony before I round up this
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ kí
morning.
wọ́n sọ ẹ̀rí mìíràn fún wa kí wọ́n tó parí lówùrọ̀.
I remember when I was in 500 level at Osu State University when I was
Wọ́n rántí nígbà tí wọ́n wà ní ilé ìwé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga nígbà tí wọ́n wà ní level 5.
Then that day we wanted to I was writing my final paper.
Ní ọjọ́ náà wọ́n kọ ìdánwò wọn èyí tí ó bẹ̀rẹ̀.
If you didn't write it, automatic carry over.
Tí o kò bá kọ́
And
ajẹ́ wípé
automatic carry over at 500 level means automatic extra year.
ènìyàn ó tún gbé síwájú fún ọdún ìmíràn ni.
Nobody will want that.
Kò sẹ́ni tí ó
Ìwé
fẹ́
tó ti
ilé
fẹ́ kọ́ fọdún márùn-ún ká.
what you have read for 5
Kò
years.
tún wá ní extra year kó di mẹ́fà.
Wọ́n
Wọ́n strike oṣù mẹ́fà ti ASUU. School náà strike oṣù mẹ́fà. Ó jọ tó kàn strike.
On another 6 years making a
So
year.
they already wasted a whole year for me.
Wọ́n tilẹ̀ ti bà odidi ọdún kan jẹ́
But
fún mi.
unfortunately, that season in my life,
Ní ọjọ́ náà
we had to pay 60. I think my school fees then was maybe 80,000 naira.
ó yẹ kí wọ́n san owó ilé ìwé
Maybe 60
$80,000.
something. But the school fees before used to be 130 something.
Ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ owó ilé ìwé máa jẹ́
But after the strike, after the protest, after there was some intervention, so they divided. So my money came down from 130 to 80 something.
Ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́yìn ìyanṣẹ́lódì yìí owó ilé ìwé wọn ó wá sísàlẹ̀.
But as in one thing about university or even also as you are going up, your school fees will begin to reduce.
Nǹkan tó wà nípa ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ni wípé bí ẹ ṣe ń bọ́ sí ìpele mìíràn owó ilé ìwé yóò máa
I
wá.
think that year my money was just 65,000.
Ṣùgbọ́n ní ọdún náà wọ́n rò wípé owó
But unfortunately, I couldn't get the 60,000 from
ṣùgbọ́n
you.
ní ọdún yìí wọn kò tilẹ̀ lè rí
After
60,000.
running up and down for help, prayer, everything, I'm now left with the balance of 5,000.
Nígbà tí wọ́n ti sáré sọ́ọ̀tì pẹ̀lú àdúrà wọ́n ní 5,000 naira.
That 5,000 naira is like a rock. Nobody know where to get it.
5,000 naira yìí ṣì wá dàbí àpáta tí kò sẹ́ni tí ó lè rí.
Then I woke up in the morning.
Wọ́n wá dìde ní
The
òwúrọ̀.
normal way when I'm writing exam, I wake up early, I'll read, I'll pray, and I'll go.
Bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe tí wọ́n bá ti ń kọ ìdánwò wọ́n á dìde wọ́n á kàwé wọ́n á gbàdúrà.
So after reading, I started reading from 4 a.m. But after reading, I prayed a short prayer. I said, "Ìwọ Ọlọ́run tó dojú tì mí ní 100 level."
Wọ́n dìde wọ́n kàwé fún bí láti bí aago mẹ́rin ìdájí. And when he started reading, he prayed that you, God, that has not put me to shame since 100 level.
Oh, to teach we need 200.
And in 200,
300, 400.
300 to 400.
Ṣé 500 level yìí ló máa ti wá já mi kulẹ̀?
Is it in this 500 level that you are?
Oh, wà ní rí ẹnìkan ṣoṣo tó lè fún mi 5,000 naira.
And you not see a person that can give me 5,000
Ní mo mọ̀ pé òní tójú tì mí.
He said he knows that he will not put him to shame.
I dressed up and went to school.
Wọ́n múra wọ́n sì lọ sí ilé ìwé.
As a normal woman being, I was thinking my colleagues would be able to help me.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ènìyàn, wọ́n rò wípé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn yóò lè ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́.
So èmi náà ṣojú àánú so that wọ́n á bí mi pé kí ló ṣe é.
And he went there so that people can ask him that what was the matter.
So then some of them were able to notice. I say popular what's happening and tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ojú ẹ̀ bákan. I said
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló
mo tí ìlú sùn mi pé mi kó wọ́n mi 5,000 kó pé.
Some of them can notice that what happened. I told them that he has not completed his school fees.
Wọ́n ní ẹ̀yẹ́ ní àlùdẹ̀ tí ti sọ fún mi látàná.
One of them says, Adini, you told me since yesterday.
Gbogbo àlọ́ mi mo fi ra aṣọ white tí gbogbo èèyàn fẹ́ fi sign out yìí fún o.
All the money I have with me, I've used it to buy
Kejì náà sọ títí ẹ̀ oníkàlùkù fún mi excuse.
Oh, with a different person with different excuse.
Then I knew human being cannot help me.
Wọ́n sì wá mọ̀ wípé ènìyàn kò lè ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́.
But at the last point I said, God, you will not shame me.
Ṣùgbọ́n ní ìparí rẹ̀ wọ́n wá ní Olúwa ò ní fi àwọn síìtì.
And the exam will commence exactly 9 o'clock.
Ìdánwò ni yóò sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní aago 9 àárọ̀.
Immediately it's about 5 minutes before 9.
Nígbà tí ó sì tó aago 5.
Invigilators, supervisors, all of them started coming.
Nígbà tó tó aago 5 kọjá aago 9 kọjá ìṣẹ́jú 5.
I was still complaining to my colleagues unknown that God have done it.
Wọ́n ṣì ń bá àwọn arákùnrin wọn sọ̀rọ̀ láì mọ̀ wípé Ọlọ́run ti ṣe.
I just picked up my phone when the supervisor was coming to check the time.
Nígbà tí àwọn olùbẹ̀wò dé àwọn pọ̀ mú fóònù wọn jáde.
Then I saw the alert that 5,000 naira have been deposited in my account 5 minutes ago.
Wọ́n sì wá ní mẹ́sẹ̀gì wípé wọ́n ti fún wọn ní 5,000 naira.
So that will balance the money to exactly maybe 60 something like that.
Yóò wá mú kí owó tí wọ́n nílò.
So I ran to the office, paid the money. Before it's a long process to pay with your ATM. Before you can pay, before I can do all those stuff, it was already 9:30.
Wọ́n sì wá sáré lọ láti sọ owó náà ṣùgbọ́n kí wọ́n tó ṣe gbogbo ilé ìtàn àti wà ní aago 9 àbọ̀.
By the time I entered the class, I just saw my people sitting down.
Nígbà tí wọ́n sì máa padà sí kíláàsì wọ́n rí àwọn ènìyàn tí wọ́n ti jókòó.
Then they have their answer booklets, but the question paper have not been given to them.
Wọ́n ti ní ohun tí wọ́n kọ ánsà sí ṣùgbọ́n wọn kò sí fún wọn ní ìbéèrè wọn.
Then I collected my own. They still give me because they have not started working.
Wọ́n gba tiwọn wọ́n fún wọn nítorí pé wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Then I asked my friend, I said, I have a friend, Shupayo, is a police officer. I said, Shupayo, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀ tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀?
And he asked his friend who is a police officer now, Shupayo, that what?
And the answer he said, wò ó kókọ́lá màṣálà ìfẹ́ ká bá parí èyí ni mo ṣe mọ̀ pọ̀ náà wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
And the guy said, let us finish. I will explain to you. Today I know that God is beside you.
Then they brought the question paper, we wrote the exam.
Wọ́n sì mú ìwé ìbéèrè.
After the exam, my friend began to explain to me.
Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí wọ́n ti parí ìdánwò àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn wá ṣàlàyé fún mi.
He said, immediately you left, they give us the answer booklet, the question paper, everything.
Wọ́n ní nígbà ní ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ tí wọ́n kúrò nínú kíláàsì wípé wọ́n fún wọn ní ìbéèrè àti ohun tí wọ́n kọ ìdáhùn sí.
Then the supervisor made a mistake.
Wọ́n wá ní olùbẹ̀wò wọ́n wá ṣe àṣìṣe kan.
He told them, he said, oh yeah, now it's time to start the exam, everybody say your last prayer.
Wọ́n wá ní olùbẹ̀wò sọ wípé ó ti tó àkókò láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìdánwò ní gbogbo ní ẹgbẹ́ àdúrà ìbẹ̀rẹ̀.
So say your last prayer, àwọn èèyàn mi kàn tún ẹ̀sìn bómi and they all became angry.
And say your last prayer, everybody turned into another thing.
And immediately there was chaos in the exam.
Yes, ìdàrúdàpọ̀ ti wà ní.
So they begin to challenge him. They say, what do you mean?
Wọ́n wá bí.
Do you want to kill us? How can you tell us to say our last prayer?
Kí lè rò láti sọ lọ́rọ̀ yìí? Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ pa wá ní kí lè tẹ́ ẹ ṣe sọ wípé kí a gba àdúrà ìbẹ̀rù?
They were fighting their lecturer. They told him, they said, are you going to sack us? I do want to kill us.
Ó jẹ́ olùkọ́ wọn.
And they stood on their ground. They said, this guy will not invigilate us today.
Wọ́n wá sọ wípé ẹni yìí kò ní kó wà ní yàrá ìtọ́jú.
Yorùbá ló fi pè wọ́n ní ẹlẹ́bọ̀dẹ̀ ni. that this he has been bewitched. So they say he cannot stay with them. So before the management could make arrangement of taking him to another place, looking for another person to bring, it took them like 30 minutes. So that was how I didn't miss 1 minute for my friend. That faith that helped me that day, it was not baseless. It was based on the trust I have in the God that provided for me at 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, 400 level. So anytime you are trusting God for anything, one of the easiest way to generate faith, think back. Look at what God has done for you. And say, the God that did not put me to shame in the year so. The God that stood for me in the so time. Come to my rescue now. And you will see him coming to your rescue. In the mighty name of Jesus. Father, we thank you for this beautiful word. We thank you for your faith that is rising in us. We thank you because that level of faith that we need to move to the next level, we thank you because you are depositing in us. We thank you because everyone that is present here, none is permitted to be in the level of zero faith. We thank you because this message is blessing everyone that had it. And by this time next week, give us grace to come back with our testimony. In Jesus' powerful name we pray.